Most of y'all use Coinbase or have at least heard of it, right? But what you really should be using is Coinbase Advanced. That's their new and refreshed platform that used to be Coinbase Pro. And today I'm going to share my full review and a live look at Coinbase Advanced. So if you're not using it, then you can watch this video to decide if you want to. But just so we're clear, this is not a sponsored video. So I'm going to freely share my thoughts, including some negatives. But I will include an affiliate link, so if you decide to try it out, would greatly appreciate if you use my link. All right, let's dive right in. Okay, so I'm logged into Coinbase.com, and how you get to Coinbase Advanced is to click on your profile on the top right, and then click here, Advanced, and it switches to Coinbase Advanced. So this is the crypto trading platform built for the advanced trader, but honestly, it's so easy and seamless to use that beginners can use it too. In fact, they should use it too. So they're mainly a spot exchange with over 500 markets or trading pairs, whatever you want to call it. And spot just means that you can buy some coins straight up with USD or stablecoin or whatnot, and there's no leverage or derivatives involved. They also have a futures product coming soon, but it's not available yet. So in this video, we're only going to talk about their spot features. Now, the first thing you're probably wondering is how secure is Coinbase Advanced, right? I mean, if you're not wondering that, then you should, because security is probably the most important thing to think about when using a crypto exchange. And with Coinbase and Coinbase Advanced, they're probably the most secure exchange in the entire world. They've never been hacked, like in terms of their system, in their 10 plus years of existence. And heck, they're probably one of the most secure companies in the world just because of the fact that they hold billions of dollars worth of crypto for users, right? So they gotta be super, super, super secure. And one way to kind of get an idea of how secure they are is to read one of their posts. That this was from a long time ago, but this gives you a glimpse of how crazy secure and advanced their systems are, because they're able to stop zero-day exploits and some crazy intricate scheme that hackers went to try to get access to Coinbase systems, but they were able to stop that without skipping a beat, right? So I'm not going to read this entire post to you, but it was so advanced and Coinbase was able to stop it because of how powerful and like Fort Knox like their systems are. And by the way, when I say they've never got hacked, I'm not talking about you and other people, like individuals not getting hacked. That's your mistake if you get phished or hacked, or if you have poor OPSEC or operational security. I'm talking about Coinbase system. They have never been hacked, so we just have to worry about what we do, right? Because as long as your OPSEC is fine, then your funds on Coinbase will most likely be fine. And yeah, I keep some of my funds on here and I use all of their security features. Like, let's just go to settings and then security. Basically, just do all of these until they're all check marks. Any amount you want to get two-factor things. And you can even go through their security checkup. So I use 2FA with hardware security key or passkey. I put notification for any changes. And I don't give any API access to various trading bot apps or things like that. And you won't be able to do that, by the way. If you have security key 2FA on, you won't be able to use APIs for other software. They also have multi-approval time-delayed vaults, which is kind of like a multi-sig. So I definitely use that as well. And yeah, I mean, I got hacked once years ago and lost some funds, but that was my fault because I downloaded a malicious Chrome extension, which gave them access to my passwords that I stored on the cloud. Anyways, that was very stupid of me, and I learned my lesson. I do everything by the book now. So yeah, I sleep soundly when using Coinbase because of all their security features. But the next thing to think about when you decide whether or not to use an exchange is the fees, right? Now, first of all, Coinbase Advanced has better fees than just Coinbase regular or some of their other products, but that's to be expected, right? But Coinbase also says that its advanced fees are competitive with other exchanges too. So let's see if that's true. I created this for easy viewing, Coinbase side by side with Kraken and Binance. Now, when you look at this, you got to be careful because they break up their tiers differently. Like Binance's first tier is under 1 million 30-day trade volume. So that's like quite a bit, but they also have very low fees in that volume. On the other hand, Kraken, you got to skip down to here to get their under 1 million tier. And they also have more granularity until that mark, right? Coinbase as well. They all break it down differently. I know it makes it confusing, but you got to really kind of think about what your volume is going to be for a 30-day volume. And then you can see their maker taker. So if you barely do anything, then Binance, of course, has the best fees. But if you get more and more volume, then it quickly becomes very comparable, even if Coinbase is a little bit higher, just by looking at some various tiers. But yeah, just looking at the Coinbase Advanced side, the highest maker and taker fees you'll pay is 0.4% for maker and 0.6% for taker. And it's your volume on a 30-day rolling period. So the higher your volume, the lower your fees you pay. And my thoughts is overall, even if Coinbase Advanced fees are a little higher, I still think it's worth it because of the unbeatable quality and professionalism of their platform. Now, let's go back to the exchange and look at some other things you can do with Coinbase Advanced that I want to point out 5 in particular. First thing is the type of orders, right? We have market order, limit order, and stop limit. Now, those are all the basics. That's what most people use. But I kind of wish they had a little more advanced ones like trailing orders, one cancels the other orders, and take profit orders. I know some other exchanges have that, but Coinbase Advanced doesn't. Now, Coinbase Advanced does have a trading view integration, which is what you see here is beautiful charts, and you can put different indicators on there. Like here, you could just see I added that indicator pretty easily. I mean, this is not that different from what other exchanges offer, but it's mainly just convenient, so you don't have to go to TradingView to get great charts. Something else here is that you get a unified balance between your Coinbase.com and Coinbase Advanced balances, so you don't have to manually move stuff back and forth like we did before, back when it was Coinbase Pro. Now, one thing that is cool with both Coinbase and Coinbase Advanced is that you can earn on your USDC stablecoin balance. You really don't have to do anything but hold it. And I believe they're giving you like a 5% interest rate right now, which is quite high. You don't have to go buy treasuries. You don't have to figure out how to do that. And I trust Circle a lot. So they manage USDC, and hence I see USDC as very safe. I think the only real risk here is if your OPSEC is bad and you get hacked and then they move your USDC. So basically, you got to really harden your security. And even then, I wouldn't hold everything I own as USDC, but it is a great way to get quite high interest right now due to the Fed pushing interest rates so high. And the last thing is they do offer high throughput APIs for if you want to like use some advanced trading software, bots, things like that, then that's what it's great for. But like I said, I don't do that currently because of the markets and because of the security features I have set up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Overall, I highly recommend Coinbase Advanced, and I use it as one of my main platforms for investing and trading, especially spot trading. Yes, they have room for improvement in terms of fees, but when you balance everything out like track record, security, what's offered, then Coinbase Advanced is really a no-brainer. Anyways, let me know if you have any further questions that I have not answered, and if you do end up using this, then please use my affiliate link to support me. Cheers!